get taju. I say I cry life no be cartoon. Matic, woman la net to my pancake. And shopping abu to my glante. And I remember 1, 2, 3, cash 20. Cause I want life we didn't leave no beyond. Woman la net to my pancake. And shopping abu to my glante. And I remember 1, 2, 3, cash 20.
At the time that Medikal is about to do a major event, those who know such a responsibility were elated. They were excited. They were happy that, oh, okay, it is fine because, yeah, this is the time Medikal needs to be in the faces of the people. In fact, he has to be discussed. He has to be talked about everywhere like that. So those who know such a role started jubilating. They were happy for Medikal for at least thinking smart to work out such a thing. And poof, it started. We all saw it, how the whole thing was going. Everybody was happy about it. Only for those who knew about the lady. In fact, to some people, when the lady was mentioned, they didn't have any information about her. So when later the thing started catching fire, it started spreading, then those who knew about the lady, especially believers of the Shatta movement empire, they got up and they said, who is this one? Is it the lady who works at Kweju Sheldon's studio? Highest Eri? Is she not this lady who has been saying all thrash about even Medikal himself? And to an extension, Shatta Wale. Is it not this lady? Then they started digging. And they started putting out information. Some of the videos, some of the things that this lady had said in the past about Medikal, who was going to be her boss, and his best friend, Shatta Wale, in the industry. So those people who started saying that were like, no, this can't happen. A brand that you have denigrated before, a brand that you have put on before, a brand that you didn't respect before. What happened? That today you want to work with the same brand? What happened to your manners? What is happening? Then agitation started left, right, and center. Shatta movement fans started saying, hey, Medikal should drop the lady. If he does not drop the lady, they are going to do this, they are going to do that. Even at the time that we were doing Showbiz Daily on Friday Live, some of these comments started coming up. Yes. At the time that we were doing Showbiz Daily, some of these comments started coming up. In fact, on the day, anytime I read a comment like that, I just shut the person and said, hey, Munya Jimmy, that's not what we want. Even if you don't understand, take your time. The move is not to say mo kwako, a friend is saying, mo kwako say, shona ibabe, no. I spoke against it on the day. Then, I think within that time, someone like Gideon Bwedi, our own man, who has been an added follower on this platform for some years, started an agenda. And that agenda was to make sure that he also organizes some support to say, no, if this is what is going to happen, we are not a coming for Medikal show. In fact, that agenda started little, but later we also saw it develop its momentum. And let me see what exactly he wrote on his platform, especially when he came up with a flyer which started this whole thing. I'm going to read this to you as well. Then we can continue with the conversation, because at this stage, we all need to come out and make sure we clear what we have to clear. SM movement calls for accountability. The SM family stands united. We respectfully demand that Medikal re-evaluate his recent PR appointment. This decision does not reflect the values and loyalty of the movement. Drop Eri immediately, or the SM movement will stop supporting you. Stand with the movement, protect the culture. Boycott MDK's December 13th concert. And that was a hard call. I mean hard call. C-A-L-L, not C-O-R-E. That was a hard call, not hard call. So note the difference. Now, when this came out, I'm sure someone like Shatta Wale was not aware of what really was going down. Like, Medikal is about to do a concert. And as a great member of the Shatta movement family, we are fully behind him. So what is happening that all of a sudden, people are saying, hey, let's drop Airy. Let's boycott Medikal's show. I'm sure Shatta Wale was surprised. Like, what is happening? Meaning, Then, even in some videos where he was talking to Medikal on TikTok, he also displayed his displeasure to those who were saying all those things. He said, why would you do this? What I thought is happening? Why would you guys do this? Why come against Medikal's concert because of somebody? I'm sure at that time, I want to believe he was not sure of why the people were agitating. So he was not happy. In fact, I saw some videos from him where he was actually giving it out to those who started that campaign. Then later, once again, I want to believe, he came to understand why the people were not happy. He came to understand why there seems to be some agitation here and there. He came to understand why Shatta movement people were not happy. Because there were videos, evidence all over. The lady insulting or saying Medikal is childish. The lady saying that Shatta movement fans, smelly people. In fact, a whole lot of receipts that people have gathered down just to support this agenda. And this also started another conversation. Then when he realized that, so this is the real thing, he came live on TikTok and started addressing it. And that was where Shatta also got to realize that, no, maybe the people who started this campaign, they were right. Maybe they knew exactly what they were saying. Maybe they want to protect the Shatta movement empire that we have all been protecting over these years. So if indeed all these things have happened in the past, then I cannot also turn my back on them. We have to fight together. We have to be in this together. Then Shatta also did his thing. In fact, Yasin Zobo, I also say boy, and Kasin Zone Pamomi. Shatta Wale did not spare whoever came across that line. There are excerpts of videos out there like that. He gave it to whoever had. Now, including that, there are other videos that Gideon Bwedi also did. So I am sure within that time, that was when it dawned on Medikal that, no, this is not something that we have to play with. We have to let her go. Even before that, when the agitation started, let me also read this. When the agitation started, Medikal came to the defense of the lady. And he wrote on X, growth is when you choose collaboration over conflict. I have decided to bring Miss Erica on board as part of my PR team. What is in the past stays in the past now. What is in the past stays in the past. Now we focus on building bigger and better. Let's welcome her with positive energy. We move with growth, not grudges. I believe she will be a great asset. Let's support the new journey. Forgiveness and professionalism go a long way. Despite our past differences, I believe in talent and hard work. To my amazing fans, I hear your concerns, but I also believe in giving people a chance to grow and prove themselves. Love you guys. BYK till death of me. So in that confusion, Medikal also saw the need to even come and defend the lady because especially when Shatta had also come to the lady's defense and the fact that Shatta wanted the work to proceed, Medikal also came to defend. Now I'm sure after Shatta understood what was happening behind the scenes, came on to do live, maybe that was when the appointment was cancelled. That was when the appointment was annulled. Then Highest Eri put out a statement on her X platform where he said, Highest Eri is a solid brand, all thanks to my boss. I'm sure boss here referring to Kojo Sheldon. 24 hours per of being the PRO for Medikal BYK and see the streets. This is how we like it in the town. Note, I'm no more the PRO for BYK. Me pay they do PRO for 24 hours and still got paid. Interesting. In fact, I've seen on Facebook some commentaries like view one's PRO. You know view ones, right? That one time, either viewing or listening of content, especially on WhatsApp. They're saying, oh, view one's PRO. People have been playing like that online. Well, so she also came to put out this. And right after, we saw another comment, flyer coming from Gideon Body where it says, Eri has been dropped. Power of SM. Thank you, Shatta and MDK. Fully active. We are back like we never left. See you December 13th, BYK fill the stadium, of course. At this time, their agenda has agended. So it was also time for them to celebrate. In fact, let me say that when Shatta heard, or maybe when he saw all the videos, he was also very angry. He wasn't happy that, so in the past, this lady had said all these things about me, about us, at a time that I had not even had any encounter whatsoever with her. What was our crime? What was our problem? Then Shatta did not spare her. Now, obviously, someone who is wounded, someone who is hurt, would come out to also fight back. And I mean the Miss Eri lady. She also came back on X, back to back, back to back, back to back, back to back, back to back. In fact, I don't want to even go through some of the things that she said, not necessary. Because they were insults, so I don't want to come and repeat insults. Not very necessary at this stage. She came attacking Shatta Wale because she had seen Shatta's live video and she was not enthused about it. She had seen the videos online and she was not happy about it. So she also started firing salvos, in fact, all over, left, right, and center. And it has remained like that. Of course, Shatta also did not let things slip. As the lady was firing, he was also firing, especially on the X app. Now, I believe you followed the story very well till where we've got into now. Now you go online and there are some individuals who have started the agenda. So why would Shatta Wale insult her mother? So why would Shatta Wale do this? So why would Shatta Wale do this to a woman? Those things. That nonsense. Some people have started it again. We always say this. Shatta Wale is always on his lane. Like he's always minding his business. That has always been the story. But when he comes harder because we keep telling you that, okay, you might think he's not watching, he's not following. One day, when he sparks, maybe it is one of these days that we are seeing now. Now, those who are wearing moral compasses, they are online saying, why would you do this? Why would you do that? But did they follow the story? Did they see how Shatta Wale himself started defending this lady? Did they see how he was condemning Shatta movement fans? That, hey, who are you people to start this agenda? To say we are not going to a medical show. Who are you? Like, what's your rule? What is your own in this? He started until he said, so this lady has attacked us all this while. I was not even paying attention. I was not even seeing them. Then he said, oh, okay, if that is the situation, then let's put you right. Only for this lady to come back again to attack Shatta Wale. Now, Shatta responds, and those who think they are righteous, those who already have booked their seats in heaven, waiting for then they laugh at us, those here on earth, are now calling Shatta Wale out, saying he has done this, he has done that. But where were they? You see, some of these agenda, we don't have to allow it to hold. I wish that someone will come up, Shatta is right. Now, you see, what is even happening? I believe you guys are reading the things the lady is saying. You see, the dirty things that she is putting out in the name of attacks. I want to believe you guys are seeing it, like everybody is watching. Once again, those who read will screenshot, come and post, laugh about it. That is fine. Let Shatta Wale come in. Of course, he'll come in and come in hard. You see those, hey, why are you doing this? Why? Hey, Ghana. Someone will come and start a fight that I know nothing about. When you be minding your business, the person will come and destroy what you are doing. Fight back and you are being accused. Why are you fighting back? Like, keep quiet, die. You don't have to shout, you don't have to talk. Just die. That's the kind of Ghana we live at. And this is a sad one. I don't mean to say much. I mean to say briefly that those who think Shatta Wale is attacking a lady, they should take their time, sit down, and do a revision of everything that I've said. And they would understand that Shatta himself even wanted to defend her. Shatta himself was not even happy with how people were attacking the issue. He came condemning it only to realize, so unprovoked. What did we do to you? What did we do to you? We haven't talked about your matter before. Nobody had said anything about you before. We don't have any issue with you. Like, you are doing your business, we also doing our business. So what is this? So if you sit somewhere and you say, Medikal and his squad, they are childish. Do you know what it means? You are sucking business from them. Because when well-meaning people, or when a well-meaning person would want to do business, they're so childish. How can you do business with these people? You sat online and said that, Shatta movement fans, they are more to unborn, and because of their smelly armpit, that's why people were collapsing. Now, when you sit somewhere and I have an event to attend and there's a Shatta Wale on it, now what you said will come to mind: destroying business. Nobody said anything. Even as it stands now, there are not many people who are condemning those things. She said no. To them, they are okay for her to say that. They are okay for those things to be coming out of her. But no, Shatta fights back to protect what he has built, and no, there is a problem. Shatta fights back to also restore that image or dignity that she was spoiling. No, they have an issue, and it is sad. Get this and get this once. I'll not say it again. Sometimes, if you want to prevent people from coming at you, you have to stay in your lane. And I said, at the end of the day, I'm just going to put out one statement, a statement that wherever you find yourself, whatever you are saying, think about it twice, because you don't know what tomorrow has for you. I'm sure she wasn't going to be employed for free. She was definitely going to be paid. Even if it is 2,000 cedis, if it is 10,000 cedis, if it is 5,000 cedis. It is not easy for you to work in Ghana and be paid 10,000 cedis every month. Ask around. People with multiple degrees, masters and other things, ask them how many people are making 10,000 cedis every month. And this is a job that we are going to take according to information we are gathering. You are going to be paid 10,000 Ghana cedis every month. This is not a 9-to-5 job. A very flexible job that you can still run yourself and do the other things you are doing. You are going to be paid this X amount of money. It's additional money which will make you very comfortable in this life. But how do we see it? It's spoiled. It's gone. All because some time ago, carelessness on your lips. Some time ago, when you thought, me too.
Yeah. This is your boy, Wale Music TV. Say subscribe my channel, so wanna subscribe him. If you na click bell no do, na me the video be out tomorrow. I want the first person about share. If you na drop a comment was Wale Music TV, yes, Shatta Wale ni TV, I ever more Shatta Wale ni news. Na update, everything be a friend Shatta Wale who be a once a back on the more platform me do. Into bomb more than subscribe, next share. Now brother, and I was still who edumede in Wale Music TV. Video be able post and what had they be a by Shatta Wale. Inti say Shatta Wale no fan quoting there, blend bete good news. Blend never share, never subscribe. Now brother, and I was still who edumede in the more platform me do. Video be able post and had they be a by Shatta Wale. Inti say won't the day Shatta Wale fan quoting there, blend bete good news by Shatta Wale. Ne bomb than share. Now brother, and I was a star. On who edumede in Wale Music TV. Thank you.